Sheeds, firstly welcome to the club. I know you've been very, very busy. How have you settled in over the last few weeks?
Thanks for having me, Josh. Yeah, it's been great. It's been a busy transition, like you said. I guess appointed, midway through November, and boys start training next week. So there was a lot to organise in a pretty short time.
Yeah, I think you've met all or nearly all the players now. How have those discussions gone? And I bet they're all pretty keen to, put their best foot forward.
Yeah, for sure. No, I've met I think 65 players over the last probably 5 or 6 days, and they're very young group, very eager, really committed and driven to make the footy club better. So it's going to be a good journey.
Definitely. You must be really excited to get stuck into pre-season. You can only do so many meetings and planning before you get stuck into it. You must be very keen to go.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a hard thing with having so many meetings. Probably the last week, it's a lot of words at the moment, and just looking forward to getting stuck in with the boys on Monday and getting to work on the grass and seeing how we all interact together, and there'll be some tweaks to the game plan, and we've only got 11 sessions pre-Christmas as well, so there's a fair bit of work to be made up, and boys are in really good condition coming back, so that's a positive.
Yeah, the boys look really ready to go. Obviously making the grand final, pre-season's pushed back a bit, isn't it? So we've seen them running around all over the place. They're in really good nick, aren't they?
Yeah. JK and the leaders have really been driving the groups hard, and they've been coming out here and running and being in the gym and trying to stay in good condition. So making sure when we hit the ground running on the 2nd of December, we're ready to go.
Yeah, what is the plan between sort of now and Christmas? It's a pretty short period, but you'd have a pretty good plan in place?
Yeah, it's only 11 sessions, so 9 pure footy sessions, 2 Saturday sessions, which will, one will be at the uni loop and then one will be off-site with Scott Bassett, our S&C. So basically pre-Christmas will be a lot around our fundamentals, touching the footies again, getting the body conditioned, ready to go, and then more around the game plan, game style, and how we adapt after Chrissy.
Yeah, and you're happy with how the list is looking? You would have watched on from afar, I guess, last year and seen a bit over the last few weeks. How are you feeling about the list? Yeah,
good, young. It's very young and energetic, and like I said, driven. I think we've got a really good running profile, so I want to really maximise that, play a running brand this year, and ultimately be really entertaining for our members and supporters and the players as well. Making sure that the players want to play a really good game style that gets them engaged and they want to be a part of.
Yeah, you obviously had last season off. Are you even more ready to get back into it now that you've been away, you've stepped away and come back, and you'll be right into it now?
Yeah, 12 months doesn't seem like a long time, but it felt like an eternity, and footy's a great passion of mine. I've been involved in the SANFL for a long time, and very grateful to get this opportunity to coach such a great club, and one that's got a lot of history, 146 years old, and great location, plays in the big games, and with a really driven playing group and some great support staff, and also great members and sponsors. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, I guess you were plotting the downfall of Norwood not too long ago when you were coaching at the Eagles, and I guess at Sturt. What are your memories of playing against Norwood, and a bit weird pulling on the Norwood polo top?
Yeah, well, it's not a hard place to play at, that's for sure. Like I said, a lot of Friday night games. Yeah. I know previously being opposition to Norwood, it was a pretty easy place to come and play. So, looking forward to making this a real fortress for our footy club and our playing group in the way we want to play here, and make Norwood a really hard place to play for opposition teams.
Yeah, fantastic. We've welcomed a couple of recruits into the club, Will Rowland and Charlie Molan. Do you know much about those two?
Yeah, so Will's been on the Gold Coast list. He's a high half forward, deep forward. He can do some freakish things, Will. Lots of talent. Charlie's applied his craft at Sturt. He's played a handful of league games and looking for an opportunity through the middle of the ground. Played state country as an under 18, so for Vic Country, and a highly talented young kid as well.
Absolutely, and yeah, you're happy with the list, and those two come in, and any more on the horizon? The fans will kill me if I didn't ask.
Yeah, no, we're talking to a couple more to what we think to really complete our list. And at the minute, I think we're running about 62 to 65, so we've got a lot on our list. And there's some natural growth that will come through from our development squad as well. Winning a premiership last year, and there'll be opportunity for them kids as well.
Definitely, and you must be really happy with the depth of squad, winning the reserves premiership last year. How important is it to have a strong reserves side?
Yeah, it's important to have a strong squad. I mean, SANFL have bigger squads than a lot of other footy clubs, and they all train together and commit together. So it's important that as a squad we all push each other and strive to be the best we can be.
Perfect. And sat down with JK a bit. Have you got to know him a little bit over the last few weeks?
Yeah, he's been fantastic. Really driven individual, and loves the footy club, and you can see everything he says, he does, he talks about. He's got the footy club at heart, and just like all the young boys, they want to create their own history and make this footy club great.
Yeah, and you got to know Richard, Kelly, and Wilbur in the footy department. You happy with the footy department, how that's looking at this point?
Yeah, great support. Richard and Wilbur, they're great support for me, and really calm, and been involved in footy for a long time. So, two great people to lean on from my point of view.
Perfect. Well, enjoy next Monday, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it more than the boys probably. But welcome to the club, and all the best.
Thanks, Josh. Looking forward to it.